How's it going? Good. Good to see you. Yeah. Yeah. How long till we start? Couple minutes? Cool. Awesome. Perfect. Gives me plenty of time to start my video. Chasing it back. That one carries almost all the way to field, too. Coming around third. Good throw. We are live and on the air here from the Park District of Forest Park, Field 1, O'Connor Field at Sorry about that. Just getting right at the top of the broadcast, getting note that we are just waiting for a player who's literally running up to the field right now. We've got a matchup between Impact and Iron. I guess if you're going to have a little wake early on, steer right into it. So there we go. As I was saying, though, we are in Forest Park, Illinois at the Park District of Forest Park here at Field 1. We've got a doubleheader here tonight, our first game between Iron and Impact. Game 2, which will start shortly after this one, will be between Signature and High Y. So as you see him running at the bottom of your screen, our umpire Mike says, "Let's go, guys, play ball as we were waiting for you, buddy." And away we go. So I want to say thank you to everyone joining us so far here on this beautiful Monday night, June 5th, 6:48, as Impacts to our right talks, Iron to our left. Both teams wearing a shade of blue. More of a Columbia blue on our right from Impact, who's in the field. More of a baby blue from Iron, who's to our left. I'll do my best to keep it all straight. So it's going to be Mills and LeVar pitching and catching for Impact across the infield. Avila, Cody Haas, Davey Lopez, third to first. In the outfield, Koziel, Marston, and Lopez. For Iron, the batting lineup, Tyler Atkins, and then it's going to be Nate Kremkow, Dave Navarro, Jimmy Pareda, Mark Kulaga, Gio Sanchez, Nick Wind, Brian Toomey, Donnie Rollins, and Ron Vojic. As Mike says, batter up, 6:55 minutes late, not too bad, and we are ready to get underway. Want to thank you for joining us. I see Twitch already active. We've got Matt and Marxist over there. They'll be active. I can almost guarantee for most of the night here, we have a lot of fun over there. If you're over on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube, you can chat with us. If you've got a question, want to give a shout out, anything in between. And our first pitch is a strike. This one is underway. This one up the middle, off the hands of Mills. Haas going up towards the middle. Pulled him away from the deflection. Might have had a chance on that one if the pitcher did not touch it, but very hard to leave that one go. So Atkins leads that one off with a single. Nate Kremkow steps in. About 80 degrees here. Sun is slowly setting just to our right beyond the trees. This one high into short center. Haas under it, makes the catch. Anything up the middle tonight, beware of Haas in the middle. So Dave Navarro, the lefty, one on, one out, hits that one up the middle, off the hand of Mills. Atkins around second. He's into third. That throw a little wide. Atkins dancing off third, but good backup there from Lopez. So first and third, one out. Here comes Jimmy Pareda. Pareda hammers this one into left center. Kicked by Koziel. Haas gets the ball in. That one bobbled there. He's under the tag. And then Pareda takes third on the throw. So Atkins in to score. Good base running there from Navarro. the throw from Haas definitely beat him. LeVar couldn't hold on to it. Got under the tag, and a good quick call there from Mike. So 2-0 runner on third as we've got a dust cloud here settling on field one. There's a strike to Kulaga. High fly ball into left. Koziel back, makes the catch. Fires it back in, but nothing doing on that one. So sack fly, RBI there for Koziel. 2 outs, but another run in. It's 3-0 Iron right now. So Gio Sanchez, the third baseman, hits this one into left center. That one's got some legs. Chasing it back is Marston. Sanchez around second towards third. He's going to have himself a stand-up triple. 2-out triple there from Sanchez, and here comes Nick Wind. He's talking to Coach Dan Atkins before the game, talking about the youth on his team. Seeing it right now. He said, these guys want to play. You think back to those days as a baseball player, you know, get out there and find something you excel at. They're surely excelling at this, using that speed and athleticism. Definitely set up a couple of these early runs here for Iron. That one over to second base. Davey with it, throws over for out number 3. So 4-3 for out number 3. Iron up 3. Impact coming up. So an eventful top of the first. So for Impact, it's going to be LeVar, Marston, Haas, Cody, Koziel, Avila, Lopez, Davey, Lopez, and Mills. For Iron, it's going to be Donnie on the mound, Vojic behind the plate, third to first, Sanchez, Kremkout, Navarro, Parada, Kulaga, and then across the outfield, Atkins, Wind, and Toomey. This one hammered over to first on the first pitch. LeVar over to Kulaga for out number 1. So 1 pitch, 1 out for Donnie Rollins. This one up into right. Toomey took a couple steps in. That one over his head, chasing it back past the light. Marston around third. That one cut. So Impact gets 1 back on the misplayed ball in right field from Toomey. 3-1 now. Impact chasing 2, and here is Haas. Yeah, real unfortunate on that one. Hit right to him. Took a couple steps in, froze, and by the time he broke back, that one was well over his head. So 1 in, 1 out. Here's the number 3 hitter, Haas. Haas tomahawks this one over his head. Kremkow over makes the catch. So our shortstop, Cody, stepping in here. Hits this to the right side into the foliage off of the tree. You see Donnie, one of the more joyous players you'll see out there. If you watch local softball broadcasts, you might notice the name Donnie Rollins, one of the finest announcers in the game. Pretty good softball player, too. That one hit over to short. Kremko can't hold it. That one right in the hands, but hit hard. Bounces right off. So runner on first, 2 outs, and here comes Mark Koziel. So you've got a viewer over in Indiana. Hello, Warren and Tina. Thank you for joining with Matt. Got a lot of Matts watching the broadcast as that one hit into right. That time played correctly by Toomey for out number 3. But 1 run in. Impact still chasing 2. Iron coming up in the top of the second. So after making out number 3, starting this one off, it's going to be Toomey, Rollins, and Vojic, then back to the top for Iron. Mills is set on the mound. Toomey using the white Windy City bat. Hits that one over to short. Nice play on the hop. Throw across. He beats it out. Great play from Cody there. That one took a high hop there at the end. He cradled it, fired it across, but good speed from Toomey. That's one of those where you give your props on both ends of the play, but Toomey ends it with a single either way. Here comes the lefty, Donnie. Donnie with the closed stance. That one inside. Going to try to get Donnie up here before the next game. As he hits that one into right field. Toomey was being held up at second, but he runs through. Yelling right there to hold, but the wheels were running and the bus wasn't stopping. Donnie with a single, runners on first and third. Nobody out, and here is Ron Vojic. There's a strike. Nice pitch from Mills. That one illegal. Just a bit high. Vojic hits that one up to short. Cody flips to Haas for 1. Over to first. Bingo, bango, bongo. That's a double play. Toomey comes in to score. So they'll trade 2 outs for 1 run. 6-10-3. Back to the top. Base is empty, and here's Tyler Atkins. See Crazy Dave checking in over on Twitch. So the bagman's here, the mailman's here. Atkins hits this one into right in front of Lopez. Hard turn around first, but that one thrown in. So there's a 2-out single from Atkins, and here comes Kremko. This one hit into right. Lopez cuts it off. Atkins around third. He's in to score. RBI double there from Nate. So 5-1 lead now here for Iron. Still 2 outs. Kremko on second. Navarro up. Had an RBI single, or sorry, a single and a run scored in the first. Hits that one right to Haas. Haas flips it over, and that's out number 3. But 2 more across for Iron. They're up 4. Impact coming up in the bottom of the second. Of course, we want to give a shout out to our sponsor. Up in the top right of your screen there, that's Napleton's River Oaks Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. You can learn more at their website, riveroakscdjr.com. That's Napleton's River Oaks Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. All of our Forest Park 16-inch softball game broadcasts are brought to you by the fine folks over there, and we can't thank them enough for their support. So bottom of the second, it's going to be Avila, Lopez, and Davey. That one over to second. Pareda knocks it down, throws over to first, pulls Kulaga off the bag, and Avila's on first. So Tone Lopez hammers this one into right. Foul. His coach says just a little out front. Tony Lopez, Davey softball, and Johnny Lopez. Quite the triumvirate coming up here. Donnie moving his infield over just a little bit. That one hammered into right. Toomey in. It drops. Quick throw into second. So Lopez dumps a single into right. First and third, nobody out. Davey coming up. Impact chasing 4, so definitely got to be happy with their start there. There's a strike. That one right at the 6 foot. Davey had a similar thought there. Hits this one over to the right side. Donnie over covering first, makes the catch. So good heads-up play there. Avila does come in to score. Tony over to second on the fielder's choice. The rare 4-1 fielder's choice. So Johnny Lopez up. Kulaga came off the bag, tapped that one. Parada still made the play. Donnie with the heads-up play to cover first. Otherwise, would have been runners on first and second. Nobody out. So Impact chasing 3. Still threatening. Hammered high into left. Atkins under it. Makes the catch. Throws a little wide of third, but that one's shallow enough that there wasn't really much of a threat. So 2 outs. Alan Mills stepping in. Impact pitcher looking to help his cause. High fly ball into right. Toomey over, makes the jumping catch and the kick for out number 3. So 1 run across there for Impact after 2. They're chasing 3. Iron coming up. So top of the third. Want to thank everyone for joining us over on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. It's going to be Pareda, Kulaga, and Sanchez here for Iron. Double 2 RBIs and a run scored for the Iron second baseman in the first. So we are all set to go. Mills with the pitch. Over to short. Down to a knee. Throws across. Stretches his first baseman off, but a nice catch there by Lopez. Nice play from Cody once again. So 6-3 for out number one. That's another play. We've seen Cody kind of have to make the play going to his back foot. Gets enough behind to hoof it across. Pulled Lopez across the bag as he was stretched over a little bit. That one sailed, but was able to switch feet and hold the bag. So out number one, a nice play from the shortstop and the first baseman. Here's Kulaga, hits it into left field, right at Koziel. Makes the catch for out number two before I can even finish the spiel for out number one. So 2 quick outs, and here comes Gio Sanchez. Crazy Dave over on Twitch. That was me at short in 2003. Make sure to let the guys know if anyone needs a sub. Call Crazy Dave 20 years ago. That one hit into left at Koziel again. 1-2-3 inning there for Impact. Much needed. They're chasing 3 coming up here in the bottom of the third. Always love in between innings watching players try to work the umpires a little bit about a call that they made. That time using a shoe. A mark that frankly doesn't exist. So bottom of the third here, we're back to the top. It's going to be Jeff LeVar, Dan Marston, and Brian Haas. LeVar absolutely smoked one at Kulaga to start the game off. This one hit into center, ranging over. Wind makes the catch. That one had the trajectory of a little blooper, but good speed in center from Wind. Good break. One quick out, and here comes Marston. Hit a ball deep into right in the first. Misplayed by Toomey. Marston touched them all. Got his squad on the board. Hits this one up the middle, just under the hand of Navarro. Marston around first. Quick throw into second. Good communication there by the Iron defense. So 1 out single, 2 very hard hit balls off the bat of Dan Marston. And here comes Brian Haas. Haas over to short. That one flipped to second for 1. Over to first. He's out. Bingo, bango, bongo. That's a double play. A close play over at first, but not much protest over from the Impact side. So 1-2-3 the non-traditional way. Follows up a 1-2-3 inning after 3. Impact chasing 3. Iron coming up in the top of the 4th. So it's going to be Wind, Toomey, and Rollins. Vojic in top. That one hit right at Haas. Makes the catch up against the chest. One pitch, one out, and here's Toomey. That one illegal. Landed right where Mills wanted it. It's a bit too high. Toomey hits this one over to Haas. That one skips up on Haas, fires it across. Good muscle from Haas, but nothing doing. That one took a wicked hop right as it approached him. So 1 on, 1 out. Here comes Donnie. Had his hand up for time, but I'm going to pretend he was waving. Hits that one over to short. Cody flips to Haas for 1. Over to first. That one dropped. Would have been safe either way. So Donnie reaches on a fielder's choice. Courtesy runner. So Vojic in, 2 outs, runner on first. Ball inside. See some more people jumping over on the Twitch chat. Thank you for joining us. At 1 deep to Vojic. Leadoff hitter Atkins on deck. Ron hits this one into center. Marston under for out number 3. So we head to the bottom of the 4th. Impact coming up. They're down 3. And they're going to have 4, 5, 6. It's going to be Cody, Mark, and Antonio. Started a bit late, but we're making some good time. So Donnie set. Now resets his right fielder. Just a couple steps. This one hit into right, just under the hands of Pareda. So a leadoff single there from Cody. There's a strike. Nice pitch from Donnie as the lights are starting to take effect. This one just over the head of Sanchez. Atkins gets it in quickly. A good job there by Tyler. Koziel absolutely smoked that one over Gio's head. So first and second, nobody out. And here's Antonio Avila. Nice pitch there from Donnie. This one up the middle, flipped over to second for 1. Quick turn to first for 2. Bingo, bango, bongo. That's a double play. So Cody over to third. Nice smooth double play there. So runner on third, but 2 outs suddenly. Everything has changed. Nice knuckleball there from Donnie. I think that's our third double play here in this one so far. So ball back in play, all set. Tony Lopez hits this one into center. Wind able to catch that one with one hand before it rolls past him. So there's an RBI single from Lopez. So the double play does not halt the momentum completely. One more in for Impact. They're now chasing 2. And here comes Davey. He's in the scorebook as Davey softball. Not sure the legality of that one, but we'll allow it. Hits that one up the middle into center. Lopez with a good job around second. Knew where he wanted to go. So first and third with 2 outs. Train keeper rolling, and here comes Johnny Lopez. So good rope there from Mr. Softball. Nice pitch. No look throw there from Ron. You hear Donnie go, Ron, I love it. Did catch him off guard. If it was dodgeball, he would have hit Lopez before he got back to the base. Maybe we're on to something. XFL style 16-inch softball. 2 strikes there. Another nice pitch from Donnie Rollins. No pitch. The hop, the pitch. Hit right back up the middle to Donnie. Fields it, fires it out, number 3. So they're able to limit the damage there. What started off as a promising inning for Impact, they come across with 1. They're still chasing 2. We head to the top of the 5th. Iron coming right up. Clutch double play there. Erases the threat. Once again, we want to thank our official broadcast sponsor, Napleton's River Oaks Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. That's Napleton's River Oaks Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, riveroakscdjr.com. .com. So we get started here for Iron in the top of the 5th. It's going to be Atkins, Kremkow, and Navarro. Atkins 2 for 2, 2 singles, 2 runs scored here for Iron. You go, we go. He is certainly going, as is Iron. 5-3 in the top of the 5th. There's a strike right at that 6 feet. Looking like a fastball. Atkins to the left side. That one just foul, just outside the line. Good call there from Mike, as LeVar letting him know. Missed by just a couple inches. very last second, that one just veered off course, went foul. So Mills with it, pumps, and pitches. Atkins up the middle. Haas gets a hand on it, but even if he picks that one cleanly, not a very likely chance he's going to get Atkins at first. So another single for Tyler Atkins. He's 3 for 3. Let's see if he can continue his run scored streak in this one as well. So Nate Kremkow stepping in, popped out to Haas, and then had a double in the second. Nice pitch from Mills. LeVar keeping an eye on Atkins at first. Another good pitch there. LeVar slipped on the throw, put a lot into it, and it looks like Atkins and Lopez might have bumped ankles. As Atkins stepped back in, he put his hand out as if to catch or brace Lopez. Looks like he's okay. Pat of affirmation from both players. It's an incidental. Might have bumped ankles. Is that one illegal inside? Hammered into left center. Marston dives. It bounces off his chest just in front of his left fielder. Koziel. Atkins in to score. Kremkow stops at second, so Atkins does score another run. RBI double there for Nate. Iron back to doubling the lead, and Navarro stepping in. Marston tried to knock that one down. As he dove, it bounced off his chest. Koziel running towards the ball. That one bounced about 6 feet away from him. Plenty of time for Atkins to come in and score. There's strike 2 to Dave Navarro. Hits this one high to the left side. Koziel in, Koziel under. No tag from second. Nate took a couple steps. Looked like he slipped in a patch of dirt. Had no plans on going, but even on the fake tag, just to try to draw the throw, still looked like he slipped up on something. So out number 1 there. Here comes Jimmy. 1 for 2, 2 RBIs. That one just missed, according to Mike. This one at short. Cody tips it to himself and makes the catch for out number 2. A lot of hard hit balls over to the impact shortstop. If third is the hot corner, shortstop has been scorching today. That one deep. Just missed. LeVar had to check. There's a strike. Mark Kulaga, the first baseman for Iron, takes a strike. Full count. Good battle back from Mills. Hits this one into center. Nate in to score easily. So RBI single there from Mark Kulaga, and here comes Gio Sanchez. 2 outs, runner on first, 2 in so far in the top of the 5th here for Iron. Very solid at bat indeed. Sanchez hits this one high into left. Koziel again. makes the catch for out number 3, but 2 more across for Iron. They're up 4. Impact coming up here in the bottom of the 5th. So it's going to be Mills and then top with LeVar and Marston here for Impact, chasing 4. This one hit into right. Toomey over into the gap, makes the catch for quick out number 1. So leadoff hitter here for Impact, Jeff LeVar. Hits this one over to second. Nice play there and a good throw to first from Jimmy Pareda. That one took a nasty hop there at the end. Had the potential to eat him up. He jumped with it, came down with it, and fired it over to first for the out. So Marston hits this one into right. Toomey chasing it back. Makes the catch over his shoulder. So after misplaying one deep and right in the first, leading to a Marston home run, Toomey makes a sliding over the shoulder catch for out number 3. 1-2-3 inning there defensively for Iron. Heading to the top of the 6th. Iron up 4. They're coming right up. What a play. So it's going to be Wind, Toomey, Donnie, and Ron. So Nick, Brian, Don, and Ron. Mike announces the score. Means I am correct. Always nervous about that. That illegal pitch hammered into right field. Bobbled and dropped. Lopez under it. Now he's hustling over to second. So Wind over to second on the air in right field. Can of corn fly ball in right. Wind very frustrated with himself, almost threw the bat and didn't run. And then as that one was dropped, ran around first. Lopez kind of lackadaisically picking it up. And at that point, Wind had decided to run easy into second base. Had to hustle a bit more than if he would have just run that one out. But he's at second nonetheless, no outs. And here comes Toomey. Toomey hits this one up the middle to Haas. That one between Haas's hands and off his ankle. And the error in right field ends up costing Impact as Wind is in to score. Iron up 5. The pitcher, Donnie Rollins, stepping in. Here looking to help his case even further. Hits this one, rolled over to second base. Lopez not covering yet, did get to the bag in time. Davey Waiting had to fire one over there to get him. But get him he does for out number 1. So 1 on, 1 out. Here's Vojic. That one illegal. Good placement, just a bit high. Mills checking the outs. Vojic hits this one into center. Quick throw back in. Haas with it. Good job there by Coach Dan Atkins over at third. Telling Toomey, no, no, no. Sometimes when the legs are feeling good, you just want to go. But if Brian Haas is the cutoff man, you do not. So good job there holding at third. First and third, 1 out. Back to the top. Here's Tyler Atkins. 3 for 3, 3 singles, 3 runs scored so far. So you can see why you wouldn't want to lose an out with your runner at third. There's a strike from Mills. Hit into left. Just, oh, he's going to say he picked it. Tag over from third. So a good play there from Koziel. Thought that was going to dump just in front of him, but he's able to pick it just before it hits the grass for out number 2. So another run in for Iron. Nate Krumkau up to bat. There's a strike. Nice pitch from Mills. Illegal pitch there. As you hear the Iron bench say, cheater. You can't do that. That one's inside. That one hit Nate. I have it on good authority that wasn't retaliation for being called a cheater. As he hits that one up the middle. Davey flips to Haas, gets the out. A close play, but a good job by Davey getting rid of it quickly. So 4-10, just the way they drew it up. Iron gets 2 more across. They're leading 9-3. Impact coming up here in the bottom of the 6th. So it's going to be Haas, Cody, and Koziel. Impact letting the umpire know it is the bottom of the 6th as the scoreboard says 7th. He says, I got a hot date after this. He's trying to move it along as Haas hits that one over his head into second base. Thought that was going to go skip past the second baseman, Pareda. He's able to keep it in front of him. That one had a lot of tail on it. Pareda playing that one to his left. Thought it was going to stretch just out past his hands, but a good job knocking it down. So leadoff single there from Haas. Cody hits this one to the right side. That one hits Haas, so he's going to be out. So Cody and Haas switch places. 1 on, 1 out. Koziel pulls that one foul down the third base side. He's kind of doing a matrix fall backwards as he swung and hit that one. Donnie trying to take credit on the curveball. Is that one fouled off to the right side? So we'll see if Koziel can split the difference. He does split the difference, hits that one up the middle. I'm going to say he hit it. No real call there from the umpire, but clear as day. Koziel with the little backhanded kick, so 2 outs. Antonio Avila stepping in. Just a bit deep. So we've seen 2 infractions in this half inning with the ball hitting the runner. 1 intentional, 1 unintentional. That one hit just between short and short center. Cody around second. Atkins gets it in quickly. So first and third with 2 outs. Got to believe Cozy will kick that one with his heel. Figured he'd take some sort of interference instead of a K in the book. I don't blame him. So Tone Lopez here with runners on first and third. Impact running out of opportunities as there is a strike from Donnie. If you're going to be hanging around for game 2 in the top of the 7th, let you know what's going to be coming up here after this one. As Lopez hits that one over to second. Pareda with it, throws over to first. A clean strike for out number 3. So nothing across for Impact. Iron holds their 6-run lead. They're coming up in the top of the 7th inning. So it'll be Navarro, Pareda, Kulaga, Sanchez, Wind, and Toomey. Of course, we want to thank our broadcast sponsor, Napleton's River Oaks Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, riveroakscdjr.com. And if you're hanging out for game 2 between High Y and Signature, that one should be starting around 8 o'clock. We actually started this game about 5 minutes late. It's 7:40, and we're in the top of the 7th. So we've made great time with this one. We might actually be seeing High Y versus Signature right around 8 o'clock. Still got 1 inning to go here. Iron looking to extend the lead. There's a strike from Mills. Impact looking to hold them. Take their last wraps. Navarro hits this one over to second. Davey with a good throw to first. Nice play there from Mr. Davey Softball. So there's a ball. High fly ball into left. Koziel chasing it back. Makes the catch for out number 2. So in between these half innings, I'll let you know how we're going to switch over to our next cast. Those of you who are with us right now, I want to thank you for joining us on this beautiful Monday night. Cool, breezy, warm. As that one splits Haas and Cody into left. There's a 2-out single from Kulaga. So that one off the plate. High fly ball into left. Koziel in, slides again, makes the catch for out number 3. So good job there by Koziel. Nothing in for Iron. Impact able to hold them. They're chasing 6. Last chance here coming up in the bottom of the 7th. So what we're going to do here after this one, if you're new to the broadcast, we've got a game starting shortly after this between Signature and High Y. So after our final out here, we'll close this one up, get everything turned over, get everything started right back up. So if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter, it'll be a new link on whichever app you're watching through. If you're over on Twitch, just hang out on twitch.tv/PDOFP. And when I start, you start. We start that one off with a liner to first. So Davey over to Kalaga for out number 1. Right fielder Johnny Lopez up. Misplayed that one in right. Looking to answer. It's a high fly ball into left. Will stay fair, but Atkins under it. Out number 2. So Mills hits this one into left. He's going to have himself a 2-out single. We are back to the top. So Jeff LeVar, the catcher, 0 for 3. 3 hard hit balls, though. Hits this one over to second. Takes a hop, but a good throw over. He gets him for out number 3. So nice play from Pareda. Let's see if he's okay. Stumbled back on that one. Another one that had the potential to eat him up, but good soft hands. He's able to make the play. So after 7, Iron ends up winning this one by 6, 9-3 over Impact. Impact made a little bit of noise scattered throughout the game, but Iron in control for most of it. So Iron improves to 4-2 on the season. Impact draws down to 3-4. But coming up, we're going to have a matchup between the 5-3 Signature and 1-6 High Y. That game should start right at 8 o'clock as this one got done in time. So if you're going to be hanging around for game 2, we're going to end this cast right now, get everything switched over, and I will be back in just a few minutes. If not, thank you for joining us for game 1 between Iron and Impact. Iron victorious 9-3. So that's going to do it here for game 1 of our doubleheader. I'm Adam Cumby. I'll see you later.